Greetings, Aquarius. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And welcome to Aries season, which is aka the beginning of the new year, quote unquote. But today we're going to go ahead and do a general monthly reading for the month of April 2023 for the sign of Aquarius. So in a general reading, we have to remember that anything is liable to come up. So it could be about basically your dominant energy of like what you're focusing on in this month, and maybe the actions you need to take and things you need to get rid of in your life, and then finally like what you should do to really enjoy your life, right? So that's what we'll be looking at during this month. And this is for anyone who identifies as being an Aquarius, and that may be your sun, your moon, or your rising. Okay, this message is for you. So I have already meditated on your energy, and I did pull some cards for you. And I just wanted to introduce the decks that we're using. We're going to go ahead and use the New Era Elements Tarot for our tarot messages. And then I pulled one card from the Eternal Crystals Oracle, just to give you some advice for crystal healing, maybe a crystal that you could use during this particular time to kind of help you with this energy that you're experiencing in the month of April, okay? All right, so Aquarius, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading. So the first question that we want to know is, what should you focus on this month? Like, what is your dynamic this month, okay? And what I got here was like, you're feeling very powerful, so to speak. You've been doing a lot of like footwork into something, okay? So you've been, I would say, like kind of aligning your mental and your passionate drive in this way, okay? So sometimes this could be very tiring when we're doing this, right? We could be feeling like sometimes that we want to give up on this type of emotion. And you might even be slowing down a little bit, okay? Because perhaps you feel like you were going a little bit too fast, and there's something in your life where that flow of whatever you've been involved in is just starting to kind of slow down, okay? And ultimately this month, because that's happening, it's really having you to kind of like look into your home life, right? And to focus on your stability, okay? Looking at how you can kind of stabilize yourself in your home life. And so what I'm seeing with this Chariot that was in the reverse, because that's the most prominent issue here, is that this is either an overindulgence of charging in a direction, or it's like just kind of halting and deciding to go in another direction. And I see that there's something you've been mentally toiling over, and I think it has something to do with either a course of study, or this could be a partnership. And the reason why I say this is because you're toiling over it mentally, because we've got the Ten of Swords, but we also have the High Priestess here. And then you've got the Hierophant, and this comes out again here in a minute, okay? So the Hierophant is the card of our traditional mores in society. So it could be a course of learning. Hierophant could be our profession. It could be also a relationship, especially a very serious relationship if we are like married or sharing space with somebody, right? That comes up as a Hierophant energy. So what I asked was, what were the major actions that you should take? So it kind of seems like what you've been focused on this month is like doing a lot of footwork, feeling a little bit maybe anxious, having some anxiety, expending maybe a lot of energy, I would say. And you really need to focus on just kind of stabilizing yourself, okay? And what's interesting is that the actions that you should take are the Temperance, okay? So Temperance is about finding a middle ground. It's about balancing your life, okay? And to go on with that, you also have the Equilibrium card, which is the Two of Pentacles. So this is keeping all your responsibilities kind of going up. Like you gotta pay an equal amount of attention to everything that's going on in your life, whether it's the relationships with your friends, your family, your lover, your job, right? All of these little relationships, all these little things that tie into the fabric of our lives. You've got to keep that in balance, right? That's the actions that you're taking this month. And I see a very big emphasis, and this is a double big emphasis on this Hierophant comes up again. And I think this one, for some reason, this really is just beckoning me to say that this has something to do with something that you've been studying that you might have gotten a little bit fanatical about perhaps. But this is saying that like continue to do that. You're on the precipice of something. You might have been overdoing it in the past and why it was such a major focus for you that Chariot came out in reverse. But what I'm saying is that make sure, like, it's okay to do this thing. It's okay to study this thing. Whatever it is that you're into, I hope this is resonating with whoever, or even if this has to do with a relationship. If you're putting too much energy in this relationship, this is asking you to take a step back, you know, just temper yourself a little bit. Make sure that you're not giving too much energy to just one thing, that you're keeping everything in balance, okay? So that's the advice of what you should be doing in this month. So let's talk about what you need to release. So this month, okay, you're really being asked to release any type of impossible expectations. Do not hold yourself or other people to expectations that are just not realistic at this time, okay? You're also being called, let's say, or to release this feeling that something has to be new for it to be valuable, okay? Because you've got this like Ace of Water. And when I'm thinking about this as a release, I'm thinking of this as don't give too much credence to things that are new, right? Sometimes like I said, things that are new, don't give too much credence to them at this time. You are not being beckoned at this time to really start any new projects per se, okay? You got the Fool in reverse. So it's almost this thing where just because you might have a lot of sweet notions and ideas towards things with this Daughter of Water. So you might be like in your feelings, but release those feelings of wanting something new and focus on what you have. Focus on the things that you've been putting energy into already. Okay. So the advice that Tarot is giving you is like to not be too eager to start anything really new at this period of time. You'll have more richness in your life by giving more energy to things that are existing, things that are already unfolding in your life at this particular time. And finally, a way that you can enjoy yourself this month is to think about your higher self. Think about the judgment call. So this is asking you to look at what you're being called to do. I think this is some type of important goal or mission or something that you really want to give to the world, or something you want to validate within yourself. Rekindle that in yourself. That's going to make you feel really good this month. It is, because you got the Sun card here, which is basically a feeling of just being positive and being joyful. Okay. And once you actually start doing the work, right, on whatever set project or whatever you're studying, okay, because you got the Sun of Earth, which is basically the Knight of Pentacles. This is about putting in the work, even though sometimes it could get drudgerous, maybe a little bit boring, but it's the only sure way to actually find success. We don't get success by just thinking or dreaming of the things. We have to like materialize them with our actions as well, okay? So these actions, if you do this, if you work towards what you are being called to do this month, it's going to make you really happy, okay? So those are your tarot messages for April of 2023. Then I also pulled a Eternal Oracle for you, okay? And the card that I got for you was the Green Aventurine, okay? So I'm just gonna look at this, okay? So go ahead and take a look at this card. So Green Aventurine is a stone that can help you to open up new opportunities. It opens up your heart chakra, okay? So this shows that there are probably some new opportunities that are coming your way. Maybe it's in the form of a new job, a new hobby, or perhaps even a new partnership or a new romantic relationship, okay? So whatever it is, just enjoy this new way of life and just be open to these positive changes and new beginnings. It's so evident that at this time that the universe and your spirit guides are giving you the green light to let you know that the conditions around you are just right to embrace a new opportunity. So today and during this month can be very fruitful for you to feel creative energy and move towards any or new ideas or plans. Try to be open to suggestions or advice from people that are close to you. These new ideas may bear some great fruit for you in the future. This is a stone of opportunity and it's associated with your heart chakra. This is a beautiful crystal that helps you to release your old patterns and habits so that you can remain positive, confident, and motivated as you embrace any changes and new opportunities around you. It's a great time to focus on manifesting prosperity in your life. Okay? All right, so Aquarius, those were your messages for April of 2023. Comment, like, and subscribe for additional content. And if this message did resonate with you, please feel free to look into the About section of this channel to book a personal reading with me. I would be more than happy to take a reading from any of you. And I think that's all. All right, so Aquarius, have a beautiful day, evening, wherever you are. And I love you guys. Bye.